This is King Noble Black Supremacy, and with this particular video, I want to talk about black kingship, black rulership, black supremacy, and the transformation of your reality. A lot of times we think in order to have black kingship manifest, black sovereignty, true black empowerment in its totality manifest in its reality, that we need some type of revolution, that we need some type of economics, that we need a social political revolution, or that we need economics, money, or that we need guns in the military. And I think that all of these things will show up. Unavoidably. But what's most important is the transformation of your reality into black kingship, black divinity, and black supremacy. Your reality has to transform. The matrix around you has to transform and merge into the kingdom of the black God on earth, where you can now conceptualize that as something real. See, it has to be in your heart, and that it rests, the transformation of your reality stems from your heart. What you actually stand for, what you know within yourself is real. That's the heart, the feeling, how you feel, or the field. It rests on that, not just what's in your mind, ideas, stuff you think, how you've been educated, historical facts, spiritual notions, but what's in your heart that will move and drive you to back with your soul, with every fiber and morsel of your being, to back that as the one and only truth. With such fervor, you now command reality to change and bend and transform into the outpicturing of those ideas, of that thought, of that knowing. You command reality to do this. Such would be the fulfillment of your expectations in all due sincerity. Reality would transform before you. See, we want to go into that system, we want to go into the illusion and fill out some paperwork. We want to quote a scripture out of their Bible. We want to master their language to say it. We want to go to the UN. We want other governments and nations to speak out on our behalf and to back us up. We want all black people in the United States to unify. We want black people to unify all around the world. We want blacks in America and all minorities to unify before what we desire can manifest. And I'm telling you, all that is external validation, and it's based on the pre-existing matrix paradigm, which you within yourself have to transcend so that it could transform outside of you. It could even transform without you when you are completely centered on and vibrating at that level of knowing within yourself that without all of those things happening, reality could transform into the manifestation and the fulfillment of black rulership, black kingship, and black divinity. It doesn't take all those things to happen. It only takes the vigilance. And sometimes you think that's millions of people, that's thousands of people. No. The power within oneself, within one, is the power of the all. Because it only takes one to transform all. So when the one becomes so sincere, so focused, then all has to change. If one has meditated and arrived at this state within themselves, the all now has to change. The so-called system has to change. Reality, as it was known, has to change. But you must transform within yourself. All of our leaders and teachers have been trying to get black people to believe in ourselves, trying to get the white man to believe in our humanity, trying to get the world to believe that we are a nation, speaking to the religious heads, the clergy, trying to convince the world. But we ourselves has been yet convinced in a way where we act out those convictions consistently, without waver, without doubt, without fear, without lack. We have yet convinced ourselves until we are self-convinced and living in those convictions. Reality will not transform before us because it is an outpicturing of our true beliefs. And if we continue to believe in the matrix while we waiting on the matrix to believe within us, the change will never happen. The same question that you're asking the universe to believe in you and believe in who you are and your divinity and your power. The universe wants to know how much you believe in who we are and our purpose and our destiny, and it will follow suit. So you're the one being challenged, the black supremacists, to step up in your knowing, your faith, your conviction, your vigilance, your devotion as one. Don't even look around. Don't look for validation. Don't look to the group. Don't look to society. Don't look to social change. Look to what is in you to step fully into the fulfillment of the truth of black supremacy, black divinity, King Noble black supremacy. Shut out everyone, everything, every thought, every idea. Stop believing in the material world. It can be transformed before your eyes once you transform what's on the other side of your eyes, which is your consciousness. But you have to step into that as one, wholly and completely within yourself. You must step all the way in. That's the challenge. You have to act as though with your devotion to King and BS is that only your devotion and only your consciousness matters, while at the same time knowing how powerful and how transformative your consciousness is, because your consciousness is your reality. And the reality that you see is the reality that you meditate on, that you believe in, that you co-sign, that you have become a consensus to. And until that changes, revolution will not work. Black unity will not work. Political schemes, strategies, and tactics, nor will black economic power work. None of that will work until your consciousness has become the fulfillment of that which you seek, to the point that you stand in, as, and through, and every action confirms that which you know to be true within yourself. It's King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate. Don't hate.